to suggest to the centre. Rupeshri, we know the Delhi government had asked for suggestions from the public. They claimed earlier that they had received an overwhelming response. But what are the major suggestions that they picked up from the ones that they received that they will be taking forward with the centre?
Well, the suggestions that the Chief Minister said yesterday were completely on expected lines, which is essentially boost or open up the transportation sector here in Delhi, allow more frequency of buses with social distancing, perhaps open up the metro also a little more so that people who have to go to offices also can commute for work. Apart from that, market complexes also should perhaps be opened, implement odd even in place if necessary to ensure social distancing, but it's time also for market complexes also to open. Schools and colleges to remain shut anyway. They are shut until the summer vacations, and the other things like, for instance, gyms, spas, salons, cinema halls, all those will remain shut. That is the suggestion that has come from the people of Delhi. Now, yesterday, remember, there was a very, very important meeting that was chaired by the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, where the Chief Minister was there, and all important ministers, important functionaries, the Delhi Disaster Management Authority chairperson, everybody was there. And in that meeting, actually, the Delhi government has taken a series of very important decisions, keeping in mind that it will have to open up after the 17th of this month. Now, one important decision amongst all that they have taken is, apart from focusing on health issues like boosting surveillance of influenza-like illness cases, boosting testing of people in containment areas and high-risk areas, and boosting capacity to meet the high demand for increasing quarantine centers and COVID care centers, requisitioning schools and other buildings also for the same. One very important decision was to boost the number of shelter homes also in the capital and enhance somehow the kind of journey or facilitate the journey of the migrants back to their home states if they are willing to do so, and provide a safety net or a stronger safety net for them while they are in the capital. I remember 60,000 people have registered separately. That is, we are not talking about those people who are inside the shelter homes of Delhi, which could be anywhere between 12,000 to 18,000 now, the government says. But 60,000 additional people have registered to go back, and 60,000 is just a very small fraction of percentage who are actually desperate to go back and are not being able to register because either they do not have phones, the links do not work, and for various other reasons. So you can see a spike in the number of cases wanting to go back home also. So the government has taken a very conscious decision over there to boost its capacity within the capital and facilitate the return of migrants if they are willing to do so. So those are the important decisions that were taken by the Lieutenant Governor's office yesterday. And also remember, Delhi has reported again over the past few days, as we have been reporting, the single highest number of cases per day, at least on 4 days in the past 1 or 10 days. Delhi has reported the highest single number of cases. Yesterday also it reported 472 cases, the highest ever. And the death toll has crossed 100. It has reached 115. So not a very confidence boosting sort of a position to be in for Delhi. But clearly taking the leap to open, because clearly it is becoming unsustainable here to continue with the lockdown.
Absolutely, Rupeshri. Stay on with us.